Hello starters, welcome back to another hour of Devastation draft here. Been doing quite a few, but haven't done so well, so I mean, I'm 2-1 like every draft, but I won a 3-0. So how do we do that? We got Mirage Mirror, which is kinda cool, kinda good, and colorless. We got Sphinx and Supreme Will as good blue cards, Ambuscade as a great green card, Dauntless Aven as a good white card, and I think Frontland in Devastator and 5-man Archer is quite good too, so I think he's gonna take the mirror. It is okay and colorless, so we will end up playing that basically no matter what. And I don't want to pick like a blue card and then end up with blue being cut, so well, we got Claim to Fame, which is probably a lot better in Constructed than it is in Limited. Good cards we have Gideon's Defeat, Frilled Sandwalla, Oketra's Avenger is probably the best card in the pack. I like Tragic Lesson a lot. I don't hate Traveler's Amulet. I think I'm just gonna take the Avenger though. 3 power, attacker is just fantastic. So there are 2 common black removals, Torment of Venom and Stinging Pain or whatever it's called. And they're good, but I've been sort of disappointed, and we actually have Steward of Solidarity here, together with Aven of Enduring Hope. So 2 good white cards, which I kinda like. I also think Spellweaver Eternal is pretty good. I like the blue-black aggro deck, actually, which is not something I usually say, but that's how it is. Alright, so we got Chandra's Defeat, Aerial Guide, which I like, Harrier Naga, Manalith, Rampaging Hippo, Solitary Camel. Basically, I guess Thorn Moloch. So we've seen white, we passed like a black card. There was a few green cards. We could take Harrier Naga and go green-white. We could also take Aerial Guide and go green-blue. I kinda like that a bit more, I think. Even though I've found aggro to be less solid than it was before, I still think that's a decent pick. Another Chandra's Defeat. Hazard's Undying Fury, I think it's crap. Someone said, and that's actually totally accurate, these cards are like 10 times better to draft online than they are in real life, because here you have cross-pod matches. So if you're red and you pick up Chandra's Defeat, you might face like one other player in a regular draft that's actually red, but online you can face 3 red decks, no problem. So we have the Reed Stalker, which is okay, and we got Sandblast. I don't love Sandblast, but I think I'm actually gonna pick it up here. It takes care of most things. Most things. Not everything, but most. Act of Heroism is okay. We have a Blue Desert, which is fine. Bone Slasher, which is great. I would say if you're in zombies, it is a very solid card, and if you're not, you better be aggressive. Maybe we could pick up a black card, I suppose. We could pick Survivor's Encampment. I'm just gonna take Act of Heroism, that's fine. Alright, let's see. So red seems moderately open. We could pick Frontline Devastator here. I think I'm gonna do that. I do acknowledge that it is another Marauding Bone Slasher here, but I just don't think they're very good. Also, Magic Online seems very it seems that Magic Online is very sad about the new draft format because it lags a lot. To pick up a second Sandblast, Gilded Ceradon is pretty good too. Thing is, I know I will play my second Sandblast. I'm not certain I will play Gilded Cerodon, but I think it's good enough. Alright, I'm gonna take another Devastator and kinda move away from blue. I mean, we saw like a Tragic Lesson and stuff, but I think this is fine. So what are we looking for? Like, Open Fire is pretty good. More good 2-drops. And removal. Gideon's Defeat is a decent sign and a very, very good card. Poor Gideon. Yeah, so actually, yesterday I was playing a few drafts and then there's this pack. I guess we take Riverwinder. Yeah. And the games kept, they like, they stopped and then the whole field was cleared of permanents and the game like restarted and rewinded up to the point where we were in a very fast pace, and that happens quite often. It happened quite often, and then a match actually restarted. So my opponent played a land, I played a land, and then everything went away and we got a new 7-card hand and got to start it all over again. That was something that I've not been encountering before. Gonna take Burning Fist Minotaur. 2-power first strike gets through most things, and the threat of activation is real with this one. This card is like medium, very, very medium, and if you have a Planeswalker it's amazing, so yeah. I'm gonna take Desert Soul, it's perfect. I want to pick up some deserts now. That would be amazing. Yeah, and then oh wow, that's kind of a tough pick. We don't have any deserts, and this is very good. Still think it's Desert Soul though. I still think that's the pick. There's an Angel, I'm probably gonna take that. Flyers are good. Endless Sands could be great in the right deck, but it's not this deck, I don't think. Anyway, then we played another game and my opponent went tap land go, and I drew for my turn and played a land, and then my land just vanished, so I couldn't play my 1-drop, and then my opponent took his turn and played a land, and then both his lands vanished. So yeah, here Frontline Devastator is great, but I'm definitely gonna pick up a desert here. It triggers both Desert Soul and my Camel. I think that's it for now. Anyway, they're good. Just without desert synergies, they're good, so I wouldn't mind pick one up here. Wouldn't mind picking up one more if I get the chance to. So what could we copy with this? Could copy Steward of Solidarity. That should work, right? If we exert this and then it since it's no longer a creature, well, we will see. This is a trap. It's not good. This is good. That's perfect. That's just what I asked for, so I'm just gonna take it and move on. I don't know. I guess it's kinda good with Desert's Hold. We can just spew them off and then return them. The best thing with this is definitely the looting effect. Is it better than a Camel though? Camel, very solid. Unique effect. It's not like I want to return stuff most of the time. I'm just gonna take the camel. This is sad because it's like worth like 2 tickets, but yeah. I'm gonna take Angel here. It is quite expensive, but I don't really want another Sandblast, and Manalith, while good, is not really for this deck. How likely is it that we get a Planeswalker that we will play? Still think that's a fine pick though. I'm not, if I don't open a Planeswalker, I'm not gonna play it, but okay, now we'll take another Sandblast. Looking quite good on the non-creature department. I wouldn't mind like one more good combat trick and then we're kinda set. Sure, I don't like the mummy, but it does have its uses. Okay, third camel, we got lifelink for days. Probably not gonna play the first one, so might as well just take Crash through. So we're like beatdown-ish with some late game potential and some decent removal, some flyers. Seems okay. Mirage Mirror could do work as well. Dusk Till Dawn. It will be hard to top that. Well, Magma Spray is very good too. So is Red Crop Spearmaster. Let's see. Power 3 kills one of our creatures. 2, 3, yeah, it kills all the camels. It kills most of our things. That's not good. I do love Magma Spray though. Yeah, that's tough. Magma Spray is just very efficient, deals with a lot of pesky things. I wouldn't mind Cradle either. Emberhorn Minotaur. This is a very powerful card though, much more powerful than Magma Spray. I'm just gonna take Magma Spray. I found it better to take the cheap cards and kinda go from there. Binding Mummy, we have 1, 2, 3. Not that many, but it's still a good 2-drop. Better than Bloodrage Brawler, I think. I think this was okay. 3 Amonkhet. Now I don't like it that much. I'm just gonna take Binding Mummy. Even Mind Sensor is okay. I'm just gonna take the Talk Crop Elite. We have the Steward that can make tokens. We got some lifelink going on. Yeah, I think that will be fine. Interesting. 3 good picks here. Binding Mummy number 2, which makes the other Binding Mummy a lot better. Composer Rest, which we will always play and it will be good. And Minotaur Sure Shot, which is also solid. I'm gonna take Composer Rest. Think we have a good assortment of creatures and premium removal. Well, it's still premium removal. No, nothing in the sideboard. Alright, where are we? We have Vizier of Remedies. I'm gonna take Grasping Dunes. Another Desert, and is this a cheap way to use your lands? Yeah, I think that's the best. This is okay. Perfectly serviceable, but I'm already up to 23 cards and slightly upgrade like a Kindle Fury when we get a card that we're not gonna get otherwise. I think makes a big difference. Yeah, this is looking fine. I've struggled a lot with the land counts. In some decks I've played 17, in some I played 16, and it just doesn't seem like I'm getting a good hold of it, unfortunately. Good green card. I don't hate Sacred Cat, but we have nothing to go with it. I guess it's a zombie for Binding Mummy. I'm just gonna take Desert Ceradon and remove the Disposal Mummy. There are some cards here. Could splash one of them. I probably don't. Could take Forsake the Worldly. We have nothing. Don't wanna play two colorless lands, I don't think. And this is just bad. I mean, we have one token maker. Don't think splashing is good. I'm just gonna take Forsake the Worldly. I think that's serviceable. Don't like Anointed Priest. Could take Sacred Cat. Could take Inoketra's Name, but I don't think that's good. And I could take Blazing Volley. The cat, I mean, we're not gonna get it through most of the time. We have no counters to put on it. I'm just gonna take a Blazing Volley for the sideboard, I think. The Spearmaster Wield. That's interesting, and it's a slam pick, obviously. And Thresher Lizard 2, nice. I guess we'll take that. So Kindle Fury I don't like. And playing 26 land or 16 land seems fine here. Our top end is basically 5 and 6 if we flood, but I would prefer not to. Oh, foil basic. Probably not playing Vizier of Remedies. Maybe, probably not. Maybe play the Sacred Cat. So we got 6 pieces of removal. That's good. Got some lifelink and stuff, so we should be okay in a race. And against something like a removal heavy deck, we have the Steward to make tokens, the Mirror which dodges sorcery speed removal, and that's basically it. Gonna play those. Probably play our foil mountain. Probably play both our full art mountains. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Could play another beef. Could play Forsake the Worldly main. I don't like that. I think this is fine. 11 and 5. I think that's a bit much. Let's see. So down 2 because we have 2 here. Then I think we just cut 3 planes. That gives us 9 white sources. That's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. That's probably okay. 6. That's 1 in 5, 1 in 6, 1 in 7 ish. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, so my drafts have gone basically exactly the same. Draft after draft after draft. I draft a deck. Usually I'm pretty happy with what I end up with. I demolish my first opponent. Then I just like mulligan to 4 or flood. Like I had 15 lands on turn 15. That's just, yeah, you're not winning that. And then in the last game I crush my opponent again. So hopefully we can get 3 crushes in a row. That would be my preferred way of doing things. If we can find an opponent, that is. There we go. Let's go red-white. Wonder die roll. Keep. So, in some decks, I would say that it is 100% correct to not lead with the desert. And in some decks, I would say it's 100% correct to lead with the desert. But most decks are in between. And in this case and in this deck, given our hand, I'm fairly certain that I should lead with the desert. Now I'm probably gonna draw like 5 planes in a row, but that's just how it is. Depending on what my opponent plays here, I can play Spearmaster or Camel. So they're white and white. Interesting. Magic Online? Are you there? Yes. Drawing a red card was not what I was hoping for. So I think I'm just gonna play Spearmaster because they're likely to play something, but Spearmaster can attack through, and then I can play Camel to be back on defense. Oh, Manolith, no. Opponent, no. Another red card, it's not really what I'm looking for. Missing land drops usually leads to your defeat, but in this case we might be okay. Or maybe not. Hour of Devastation, that is. I usually don't play around sweepers very often, unless I've seen them. So what did we miss? We missed 1 damage, is that correct? Yeah, I'm just gonna play the Angel, I think. It can attack well enough. And then next turn I'm likely to... yeah, I'm definitely going to go down to 1 card to enable Thresher Lizard to attack. Sure. Lifelink it up. Let's see what this is. Annoying. Given that, I think you just played this. Bash. And then I can use Magma Spray to enable my Thresher Lizard to beat the Scrounger of Souls in combat, if I want to. They might not want to attack anymore. So I can Magma Spray the token and block. Although I'm not in favor of blocking in Limited right now, that usually ends up very poorly for you. I could also ignore this and then put Desert's Hold on it and win with my flyer. I just realized they played a black card. Black, white, double red. Yeah. I'm certain that I faced the greediest opponent ever yesterday. He played Cancel, Decimator Beetle, Hour of Devastation. Sure. Gonna take down my flyer, I suppose. You're not sure? Gonna take down the okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Alright. Way to go, me. I think here I just bash for 7 and ignore the stupid camel. Yeah, anyway, my opponent had Cancel, which is a double blue card, Decimator Beetle, which is a black and green card, Hour of Devastation, which is a triple white card, and then what is the last color? Red, yeah. Come on. 2 red, 2 red, deal 4 damage, and that's nice. deal 4 damage, and if the creature dies, it exiles instead. So trying to beat the double sweeper deck. Doing our best. Since my opponent didn't attack, how many sweepers can they have, right? I mean, I could attack here, but I'm not going to, because I'm gonna pass. And if I draw a combo trick, that's nice. And since they didn't do anything, hopefully they don't have that much. Well, they had a final reward. Well, it doesn't change anything for this turn. 5-4. Maybe they attack now? No. Okay. Solitary Camel. So I can't really attack through. I mean, I can hold this, attack, then we trade here and bounce here. Just doesn't get me very far. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, but you should usually not play double blue, double red, triple white, and green black cards in your deck. Usually. So that's cycling, okay, and that's the draw for the turn. Land. Land is not good at all. Yeah, I'm still just gonna pass. I mean, as I said, I could hold this, bash, and then trade here and bounce here, but I guess now my opponent would eat my camel with their camel. Hopefully I can draw something good. I have an angel, the mirror would be very good, copying the Granitic Titan. Oh really? So they probably drew another creature then. No? Oh, that's just perfect. Well, I'm gonna go for it. That's what I've been waiting for. I assume they have something here, but I'm gonna bash nonetheless. The most likely scenario is that they have one thing. So they try to, I mean, like, block here and kill my Desert Serenon. Hopefully it's Sandblast. It is Electrify, but that works too. So I'm gonna pump this and... Oh, it's only that. Yeah, right. Oh, that's fine. So they have to block here, but now it's a trade. But I get in for 7? Okay, yeah, that seems good. So they need one more thing. Wandering Death. Oh no. That doesn't do it, my friend. Forsake the Worldly kills nothing that we saw that was actually worth it. Gideon's Defeat. They played a bunch of red creatures, a camel. It is probably good. And we can remove... Could remove a Sandblast. They seem really good too. Maybe remove a camel, yeah. Camel tribal down. I think we did great. Now I need another good hand. No, that's not it. This is not it either, but who am I to judge? Sure. So we need to look out for big sweeperino. Not sure how we're gonna achieve that, but it will be fine. Maybe not playing our third creature. Desert Ceradan, not really what I was looking for. So depending on my opponent's next move here, I could play Camel or Spearmaster. Manolith. And an 0-4. 0-4. I don't think this card is good, even if you're somehow Grixis with a white splash. Gonna play Spearmaster because it can attack through. So we saw final reward. That one is annoying. That one is good. I'm just gonna play it. I can't beat what is happening now anyway, so yes. I think this is definitely worth it, because otherwise they can use this next turn and I don't want that. Then they gain a bunch of life and that's just annoying. Now I have two creatures that can attack through the 0-4. Yeah, it's very bad against Afflict. Let's see what you got. Cycling Granitic Titan, Finding Plains. Thresher Lizard. Yeah, at this point I'm just gonna bash with my Devastator. Really? Oh well. I guess that indicates a sweeper. I don't think I play anything else. Basically, if my opponent sweeps the board now, it's 1, 2, 2.5-ish cards for 3. Trial of Seal, okay. Maybe no sweeper then. Yeah. I'm gonna exert. If they block, they block. If they don't, they don't. I would expect them to, though. Yeah. And I'm gonna crash down my Ceradan. Hoping to draw a zombie or something next turn. Or a removal spell. If they buy this back, they're probably gonna lose a spell in the process, which I like, and if they don't have it, yeah, Dutiful Servants, yeah, it would have been annoying, I suppose. Cycle that. Tarkrop Elite. I guess I play that and pass. Once again, if they have the sweeper, that's just how it is. Oh, that's not good for me. That can't be good for me. Yeah, that's definitely the sweeper. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just gonna run out my 2-3 drops here. Getting the most bashing value. I mean, I think it was correct to play the Tokrop Elite anyway, because then my Ceradon could attack through the 4/4 without a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1 mana to the Magma thing. I'm gonna ship with both. They do not block. Then I'm just gonna play my Steward. I figure if they had Magma, whatever it's called, in hand, they would probably block here. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, they do have it. Then they would attack first, right? Chaos Maw. And now it's on the bottom. See, this card is crap. You got you got a 2-drop and skip your next turn. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna send with both my things. See how the block lines up. I expect this block. Maybe a double block here, but yeah. I'm probably just gonna exert this. It's 1 less damage this turn, but you have a play. Okay. Not as worried about a wall. Well, I guess they get to untap next turn. Let's see, attack, attack, attack. And I'm gonna say that you cannot block. There is merit to say that this can't block, because yeah, if it's chump mode, I'd rather them chump with this. That's how it is. So now we get to try this out then, and see if it works. But I don't think we will get to untap, no. I can just make another Ceradon and yeah. Sweet. No worries there. Ten trophies, the leaders. I am in them. I have 0 in the competitive one. I've mainly drafted Swiss because I want to get a feeling for the format. So this is actually the first one I'm doing here. This hand is not good. On the draw, I think I'm gonna go down to 6. This hand is, yeah, it's better. I'm gonna keep that. I don't like keeping lands on top, but I think for this game it's worth it. So we're up against Wizards of the Coast covered Simon G. Alright. I guess a 2-drop would be preferable. Land, not the worst, I suppose. Black-white zombies, it seems here. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Oh wow. I drew Binding Mummy of my own. I'm just gonna pass here. Might seem strange, but I wanna sandblast the Binding Mummy. If I play my camel and they play a zombie, that's not good for me. See? Told you. I'm gonna take some damage, but Death Touch, right? Yeah. My camel will be able to bring me back. Magma Spray would be the best. No, land. Yeah, it's just camel. If my opponent doesn't have a removal spell, they should really stop the beats. Okay. You're whacking with both. Expecting Death Touch, I see. Well, I'm gonna trade here. Could be a combo trick, but I mean, life is too short. Would like to stop drawing lands right about now. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Attacking with everything. No. I think it will take 5 because I probably get down to 1 card this turn. Not a land, please. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So I can tap something, but yeah, I might actually attack. So I can block, block, or block. Yeah, I think an attack is fine. So they can block us to trigger the mummy paramedic. It is aggressive, but on the other hand we need to like move forward. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I'm gonna block here, and I'm gonna block here and take 4. Grasping Dunes. I don't think you have an attack here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna pass. I don't want more lands now. Have we staved off the attack? Yeah. Ketra's Avenger. So I could send with... Yeah, I'm just gonna send with the Talkrop Elite. Yeah, and I'm gonna pass. I don't want to send on the ground because that triggers the cat. Land, okay. And then no attacks. Spell. Yeah. That is good. So let's see, if I attack with everything and exert, I hit for 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 14, 19 plus pump. So that's lethal, but then they will just block. So let's see, we can attack with this and this, and I guess this. We could exert this. I don't care too much about the Binding Mummy. I think I do wanna send this in. I think I just attack like this. Let's see what my opponent does. Yeah. That's kind of what I expected. And then we just pass. We should be fine here with the act of heroism. Yep. You got it. And you got more wretched camel. Yeah, that would have been lethal. Hopefully they don't get more. Alright. It's only a 2 for 2, but still think it favors me. Hopefully it works. Yes. Crunch. Land. I'm just gonna kill. Wretched camel. Play land. I think just bash all in. If they have +3, they have +3. Oh, they just died? Huh. I didn't do the math. Alright, so black, white. Blazing volley. Those who serve seems okay. So does disposable mummy. Definitely Gideon's defeat. It's exile, it's the best. Let's see. Camel seems okay. Maybe mirror is just bad. What do you say? Artifact or creature. Yeah, I don't like the mirror here. Even with Gideon's defeat. And then first strike seems good. Steward seems good. I mean, my binding mom is not fantastic. I'm just gonna run this back. An exciting game, nevertheless. Yep, we will mulligan again. I guess. No. It's not that I despise camel, it's just I don't like them. Yeah, 5-drop, my most expensive spell in the deck. Just what I needed. Magma Spray is good. I just need a mountain. If I can draw a land next turn, preferably a mountain, and play camel, I would be quite happy. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with you. This is so bad. But it's gonna be like a lot of damage otherwise. Yep. No mana, no cry. Let's see if they lifelink. See if this works. It does. I need a land. Land. solitary camel. So if they attack, do I block? My default here says no. Too much can go wrong, and I can attack back for 3, and they attacked for -1, so... The binding, mummy... Well, I will bash and see what happens. They're gonna trade. Very interesting. Do we have a combat trick? You do. Oh, you have impeccable timing. That I can't do much about. Second camel. I don't mind playing this into Binding Mummy, because if they tap it down, that's kinda irrelevant, because I'm not gonna block anyway. I wanna draw mountains, so I can go Magma Spray plus Sandblast. No, I'm not blocking. Seems foolish. Okay. So they have another impeccable timing. Probably. Or are you gonna sacrifice the disposal mummy? Trade accepted. So I will probably Sandblast Binding Mummy. And the reason why I'm so keen on getting rid of this is because once I get to play a creature, it won't be able to block. Death Touch is annoying, but to be fair, our creatures would probably trade anyway. Gideon's defeat down. Interesting. No attacksies. Mountain. I could have cycled the angel. If they don't attack this turn, I'm going to. They might just send like the disposable mummy. Interesting that they didn't send. This is what I don't get. If you did not send last turn, in fear of probably Sandblast, nothing has changed. It is exactly the same scenario this turn. So why change your plan all of a sudden? Something has to have changed, otherwise that makes no sense. Miastic Mummy. Gonna ditch the Talkrop Elite. Torment of Men, okay. Second Binding Mummy. I'm gonna play that and play Desert's Hold. So next turn I can Magma Spray this and hopefully play Frontline Devastator. Hopefully. Land? Oh. It is like the worst scenario. Land. Yeah, well, no, it doesn't do much, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna Magma Spray now. Alright. So I'll go to 6, it looks like, and then I can play Angel. Now I'm probably gonna draw all lands, but that's how it is. I'm kind of far off actually beating my opponent. No! Magma Spray, no! Only lands from now on. That's fine. If I draw one more land, I can play both my creatures next turn. That would be okay. Yeah, I assume you have a combat trick. Kinda have to block though. Gideon's defeat. There it is. And follow-ups. Boo. Land. No, no land. Still pretty dead though. I'm gonna go to 1. If they don't have anything at all. Still think it's a correct attack, especially if they have a follow-up. Or if they have a Mighty Leap, yeah, that works. Mana, mana, mana. Come on. Still don't like placing volley. Kinda like everything. The only problem is that we need to be able to cast it. That's the issue. Had I cycled that earlier, maybe. Alright, on the play. Alright, we got an awkward 5-drop, but if we draw one land, we're actually in decent shape, I would say. So no cat. Alright. Now we can go 2-drop into 3-drop into Magma Spray plus Desert Soul, because we're gonna draw another land. Close. I'm not in the mood of trading. Gonna save this for Binding Mummies. Is this the 2-3? No, it's another 2-3. No attack. So I could... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. Kill that, and bash. The thing is, I have some good high-end creatures here. I just need time. With no board and me at 26, I should have some time. And they're fairly inclined to trade. Oh wow. I think I'm just gonna slam with that and don't do anything. I could cycle this, but there's so few things that I can hit that actually do something. There's a Binding Mummy. What to discard? I could cycle this. I'm just gonna discard Gideon's defeat. They are attacking, okay. Land, alright. I'm just gonna bash. Even if it's slightly unfavorable trade for me, Oh, no trade? I like that. Because now I can slam a 4-4, which is like outclassing everything. And it makes blocking a nightmare. Let's see what you got. Dutiful servants. Sure. It cannot block. This attack I like because you're not gonna block with that anyway. Another 6-drop. Yeah, so attack, attack, exert. You can't block. So they can double block here if they want to. Take 6, go to 2. They're gonna do that. I think I used pass here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not gonna F6 if something change. Okay. It's kind of annoying. Start gaining life. If they attack, I'm just gonna the good old tap on tap. Let's see if they go for lifelink. Ah, they did. Boo. Alright. Land or... Yeah, I have no dead draws in my deck. That is not a dead draw. It just feels like it. So at this point... Oh, they didn't have another zombie. They might have like Mighty Leap. You know, I'm fine blocking here. I'm fine sandblasting here. There we go, land. So I could attack with both, forcing this to block. I don't think I'm going to. So now they're in a very awkward position because they have to attack to gain life, because this is only attacking. But they don't want to attack because my attacking force is a lot bigger. They do have Death Touch, but I mean I'm at 26. I have my 6 drops all lined up. I guess that's a 5 drop, but sure. And a follow-up. Disposable mummy. Disposal mummy, sorry. Grasping Dunes. So let's say I attack and they have to block both. Deal. Unless their last card is... I guess it could be Supernatural Stamina. That would be bad for me. It wouldn't even necessarily be bad. Go Desert Serenade. 2 lethal creatures. What do you have? Nothing. Yes! Finally got over that second match. Ghost or whatever. Now we're gonna go straight for the 3-0 with this red-white kinda medium wonky deck. Just beat the crap out of everything. I think that was a very strong black-white zombies deck as well. Several binding mummies, the black-white kinda lordish thing, some removal spells. Yeah, it seemed like a great deck. Where are you? What's 1 trophy. I would say that's respectable, since I have 0. Batman Returns, not so bad. Any Swedish people that I know? I don't. To be fair, I don't really know. Yeah, that's a Swedish one. Joel Larsson. Unless someone has stolen his nickname, I guess. Go Sweden. Do we get to play? And we get to be on the play. I will keep this hand, but I guess if we draw mountain, this hand becomes like the nuts. If we don't draw mountain, we won't do anything. Basically for the whole game. Mountain. No, that is not a mountain. It is far off a mountain. It's like the opposite. That is a mountain. I'm actually gonna go out of mana and play my Burning Fist. He is ready to brawl. This is like a super tell if they attack that they have something. Compulsory rest. Interesting. Because if they attack a 2/2 into a 2/1 first strike, that is either the biggest bluff ever, or that's like what they have. And if I play Thresher Lizard and they attack in, that is a trade. So that's not obvious that they have anything, or if they even care. Like here, if they attack, they also definitely have something. Ooh. That we will actually kill. Be gone. I don't think we do anything else. Just gonna go to combat and see. That one cannot attack. Sure. Now we can play Thresher Lizard, and next time we can actually use Compulsory Rest to some good work, I would assume. Oh wow. Oh, I thought it was the third one. Yeah, I'm gonna play that and bash. See what gets tapped. That one cannot attack. Can attack with this, and if they want to trade everything, that's fine. Alright. So I'm gonna compulsory rest something, and I suppose it is you. Then I'm gonna have Sandblast up. And that means my Thresher Lizard actually gets Threshold, or whatever we will call that. Sure. I assume no attacks because my opponent is kinda locked into defending. I don't know why, but oh really, I get to attack now? Gonna attack with that. And this. Yeah, that's fine. I expect a block here and maybe a block. Okay. That is fine. Just gonna ditch the Sandblast. Sure. Could have thrown the Ceradon, but so I could use Sandblast obviously, but as it stands now I don't think I will be attacked very much, not by creatures I care about. So if I draw a land I probably slam Ceradon and then I can attack for a bunch. Really? Alright, well, I mean, if you need to loot, you need to loot. And I would expect at least one land to go into the graveyard. 2. So they kept like an untapped land? Maybe. We will see. You need 1 mana for this. I assume you have something? Final reward. Torment. What is it called? Splitting Agony. Deemed worthy. Killing my Thresher Lizard. That's something I'm not happy with. Okay, at least I get to attack. With my 2-1. I'm just gonna keep that in hand, I think. Yeah. I do want to cycle this, even though I want to cast this next turn. Doing so and drawing like another land would be very bad. If I just naturally draw another land, well, then it's perfect. So this pings me for 2. It's kinda bad. I assume they have something great here. So this can lock down my Aven. Then I have 4 mana to work with. Merciless Javelineer is a good card. So is Mirage Mirror. So let's see. I'm fine attacking with both here, trading for whatever. Yep. I assume they block 5, 6. They have to block, right? No, actually it takes 7. And then this is lethal. Sure. Camel. I'm just gonna play mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So this plus this. These are lethal. This. It seems very hard for my opponent right now. So they can ping this, it dies. They lock this down. That costs 3. Then they have 3 mana left. Okay, they had a lethal sting. No. Well, that's still fine because they just make another Devastator. But that's not actually lethal now, is it? It's unfortunate. Yeah, actually, what I can do... Yeah, rat, okay. What I can do is... I can copy this, bash... No, yeah, right, it loses the ability. That's correct. Hmm. Actually, I can make it into harsh mentor. But I will probably use this in response. Okay. That has to be pretty good. Alright, let's see. If I go to combat, I use Edifice on this. I Mirage Mirror it and attack. They block probably with this. And then I Magma Spray it. They go to 2. And if they don't use Edifice on this, then I don't need to use my Mirage Mirror. Okay. Fair enough. Here I come. That should work. So they go to 2. They can throw this to go up to 4. But these are still lethal. Ultimately, I could have killed the Merciless Javeliner first, before blocks, but then they would have double blocked. I think it is a lot better for me to have this in play. No attacks. Now are we using Edifice? One would assume. Alright. So they need to block 1 on each, unless they have something. Which they might. Edifice is so good. Yeah, so if they don't have anything, they need to block both and sack this. They have something. Okay. This is lethal, unblocked. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. So, is it... How is it worded? Oh, they scooped. Alright. How is it worded? Until end of turn. So I was thinking maybe I should copy this, but it's tapped, I guess. Alright. Black, red, super deck. I think I'm gonna bring in Forsake the Worldly. What did I see? Nothing. Forsake the Worldly in, and I think I like most things. Maybe out with a Sand Blast, actually. Seems weird, but removal. I gotta keep this. I got 3 draws to find a land. See, no problem. Yeah, I'm actually gonna play that, I think. That one. Guess I play Avenger because I wanna bash for as much damage as possible. And then I can play Spearmaster, hope that they don't have Splendid Agony, because that would be bad. There's a camel. Yeah, I'm just gonna play that. If they have Merciless Javelineer, I better draw Mountain. Otherwise this game will be over. More or less so. I'm fine with the racing, I think. No, Mountain. Mountain. No. No, why? It is so unfair. Mountain there would have been absolutely amazing. Plains doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Well, as bad as that is, I take 10, go to 4. Now I can still draw that sweet mountain. Nope, that is not a mountain, so I'm dead. Yeah. They seem a bit more aggressive this game though. Maybe I do want the Sandblast. Remove a camel? Yeah. Begone camels. No mulligan. This hand is so medium. So incredibly medium. Alright. Well, we do have 2 removal spells, and we're probably gonna cycle this. No, that is not a land. Land? Alright. We are doing it. I'd say their cycling worked better than mine. Do you have anything? That is something. Just gonna whack camels. There's no point keeping Sandblast up. Hopefully they have Merciless Javelineer this time. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's kind of a forced attack, but I'm gonna take it nevertheless. Edifice. Boo. What? My guy can't attack? I think I need to maximize my mana here. Now I will block. I think. Maybe not actually. Yeah, I think it's better just slam the best things that I've got. Because if I try to get... I'm just gonna take it again. If I try to get smart and like keep up Sandblast, things just not gonna work out. Alright, my Devastator is devastated. Yep. I would assume that if they had a lesser removal, they would have used it. So hopefully they can't deal with my Ceradon. Six mana. What is it? Lethal Sting. Yep. Unfortunate. I think it's time to trade off now. Even though it's a lot worse this time around. Yep. Ooh. See, that's great. I don't need to use it right now. So my opponent basically has 3 cards and I have 3 cards. I guess 4 cards, but... Jackal. So I think he's gonna strike out this and this. I don't want them to loot. Be gone. No, I don't have any more creatures, I guess, but I still have the big Ceradon and an angel binding mummy. It's just what I wanted. 10 turns, you're dead. Yes, 9 turns. Surprise 9 turn. My opponent has a lot of cards, but I assume there are lands in there. Sure. I'm just gonna go for it. And I had an Abrade, of course. Well, that would have happened anyway. Yep. I'm feeling like I'm dying pretty fast here. I need a good top deck. I'm not mad that it was a mountain, it's just not good. No, 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 no. Ah, the classic double click. Alright, here we go. Talker up Elite Mirror. So we could have attacked for 2 this turn. I wonder if they only have lands or if they only have removal. That would be only removal. Alright, my Talkrop Elite is extremely punished. It's the most punished Talkrop Elite ever. And of course the Harsh Mentor. Haha. Surprise camo. So they have 2 cards, hopefully one is a land, at least 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's kinda likely that one is a land at least. They have to think now, really carefully. So they have something. If they attack with everything, I'm gonna block Harsh Mentor. Yeah, probably if they attack with everything, I'm not gonna block. I'm gonna take that. Spell. It is a spell. I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. The big reason for using it here is that if they play something great, I can copy it. And if they don't play anything great, well, I can probably beat a 2-2. I would assume so. Land. Yeah, great. I'm gonna keep that in hand. Best draw would probably be the Angel. Or the Steward, the 2-2 that makes 1/1s. Soul Stinger, I see. Targeting this and sacking it. No, targeting... Okay. The bad thing is that now I'm gonna copy Soul Stinger and I'm gonna get wrecked by a removal spell. It is very likely to be the scenario. Land, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So my guess is 5 left. Okay. This is nice. Spell. That is a spell. Am I gonna use it though? Yeah, I am going to use it. Even though they currently can't attack, I think this is worth it. Maybe they don't have that much gas left. But I know they have a final reward, right? I could copy Soul Stinger and Bash. That's not good. That's 4 for 4. Due to Harsh Mentor. That is a race I will definitely lose. Alright, spell. Spell it is. Alright, so now we can just sit here. They need to come up with an attack plan because they have a lesser library than me. Yep. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Gaining some life and a clear path of attack. I'm not gonna copy it though. Just gonna wait. So I have big Ceradon left. Ruin Rat, sure. Doesn't bother me too much. So they could exert like a suicide exert to loot one. I don't think that's a horrible plan. They elect not to. Frontline Devastator. I mean, I'm going to attack. And we will see what happens. Okay. And then they can sack their Bane Whip Punisher. Fair enough. But they elect not to, interesting. Yep. Spell. Close. No, I don't think I want to attack anymore. I wonder if I can keep this up. I have one Desert Soul left. And like... a Sandblast. I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I wanna trades. Sure. I'm soon forced to copy this to block. There we go. Big guy. So they have 6 cards left, but I feel like they're like one spell away from actually crushing me. So we need to trade here. They should be attacking with the rat as well, in my opinion. There we go, perfect. I know that doesn't have a clean attack either, but we're on the decking plan here, so it's 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugh. Yep. That is a good one. I shall block here. Yes. Yep. Alright. So I can make... I think you just make this into... I'm gonna take so much damage though. let's just play this. And then we will see what happens, I suppose. Because I can copy this and use the ability myself. I could also copy Harsh Mentor, I suppose. So they're only gonna do it once. I think just take the damage. I have a Sandblast left. Oh no. Alright. Go Sandblast. Nope. Not Sandblast. So I'm gonna take 6 damage from this just to kill the Javelineer. And 2 from this, that's 8. So this is interesting. So if I block here, I take 5 going to 6. There's nothing that gains me life. I guess I could copy Harsh Mentor. No, that doesn't work. There's artifact, enchantment, or land. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't think we will be triumphing here unless I have something amazing left, but I don't think so. This needed to be Sandblast, I think. Yep. Okay, so I get to block. No, no. That can happen. Alright, let's see what happens here. I don't think I will survive, but who knows. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess if I draw another camel, if I have a camel left. No, I don't. not much I can do there. Stupid harsh mentor. Anyway, thanks for watching. I did my best. I mean, harsh mentor usually doesn't do very much, but yeah, I wanna return to the game, see what we had left. Well, we were very dead. Sandblast, Spearmaster, and Oketra's Avenger. So let's say that we drew Sandblast that turn instead of land, and they bash in. I Sandblast this. Then they can't really do anything. So I guess they maybe kill my guy. And then I animate my stupid thing as Soul Stinger and block Scavenger. That way I take 3 instead of 5. So I would be at 4, but -1 activation, so I would be at 6. And then next turn they would... Yeah, so basically Sandblast there would actually have saved me. Probably. I could also have kept 1 Desert Soul in hand just for the Javelineer. Maybe that would have been better. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll bring you more magic as soon as I can.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrand.